Mistletoe. I'm so loud.
I did not rustle the sheets. I breathed slowly and silently. I was listening for a sound. A sound I was afraid I'd never hear.
God damn it. Guys, it just can't be Christmas anymore after I'm forced to trash a movie with this much Tom Hanks in it. But what else can I do? Guys, they literally spend 15 minutes on the main kid trying to get the girl her ticket back, and then he goes out, loses the ticket in the wind as soon as he's trying to give it back to her, when he didn't really need to go out there in the first place. Then it comes flying back in. We just follow the ticket around for like 5 minutes, and then eventually it makes its way back into the train. And then he gets it again, and then he goes after her because he thinks she's about to get chucked off the train. And it's a whole thing, and it takes ages, and it's so unnecessary. And it's so obvious that they're just doing that to create some sort of anything, any kind of plot that can happen while they're on the train, because they spend a majority of the movie on the train. But there's just no real plot to that, you know? Most of the characters aren't named, and most of the characters are played by Tom Hanks. The cast list is actually a mess to look at, because they wanted Hanks to play every character, and then he got exhausted of it, and he played some characters, but then other characters were dubbed, because it's a mess. It's a mess. The way they filmed this was basically because when Hanks optioned the book, one of the clauses in the contract was that it couldn't be an animated movie made from it. But they basically knew that there was no way they were going to get the kind of astounding budget they need to make this in live action. So instead they recorded video of people, mostly Tom Hanks, on a soundstage playing the roles, and then they like completely animated over it or something, and it's weird to look at. I don't like looking at it. I don't find it pleasant to look at, okay? So the Polar Express is about this kid. He's unnamed. He's starting to not believe in Christmas so much. This train arrives in his front garden. He's the only one that sees it. His parents don't see it. And then this conductor comes out and says, "Get on, we're going to the North Pole." shouldn't get on that, but he does. And then basically they're traveling on the train for about an hour to get to the North Pole, and in that time there's not real actual excitement except for the one scene where the train slides onto the ice and then it starts breaking up and all. That's a pretty good scene, but the rest of it, there's not real plot there, really. Besides that one good scene, I mean, I do like Tom Hanks in general. I like the music. The music's great. I think that's everything good I could say about the film, so let's get on to everything else. Here is my 1 minute review for the Polar Express. Personally, I don't like the none of these characters are named thing, especially for a kids movie. It just confused me as a kid. It doesn't confuse me now, but it does vaguely annoy me. I don't like really any of the characters except maybe Hero Girl. You know, I kind of understand the redemption arcs of like know-it-all kid and stuff, but like I don't like him. You know, I don't like the character, and I don't even really like the conductor character. He just seems so all the time. You know, so by the end of it, you're just going like, what was I really rooting for here? Like, I don't really know what happened, what moment it was that changed Hero Kid's mind and made him believe in Christmas again, you know? Was it just being at the North Pole? You know, did he actually have to see to believe? Because the point of Christmas is, in a lot of movies, is that you don't have to see to believe, or things like that. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't get why people really like it. A lot of people seem to really love this a lot. I just don't. I'm giving the Polar Express 43 out of 100. I think I'll find myself complaining a lot less about other Christmas animated films like Arthur Christmas or the 2018 Grinch after remembering how badly I feel about this one. And that is all for this 1 minute review, guys. There's plenty more Christmas movies. There's already been some. There's going to be a bunch more. The advent calendar rolls onwards, and you let me know what else you want to see on it. Also, what other fan casts you want to see. Also, you know what? You can go ahead and subscribe. You know what? I'll allow you. Go ahead.